take on Eclipse, who are invading our sacred homelands. They're gonna be like way down here. So we're gonna get in here, fight our way through a bunch of soldiers until we can get up to Mother's Watch, and then to All Mother, which is the sacred mountain with that stupid door we can't open. We're gonna see if we can get in there today. Alright, so am I stuck here? No. Alright, controls feels a little weird. Why controls fail? Hello? What's wrong with you? Alright. That's better.
Never know when I might need these.
I need a rabbit or something. I needed rabbit skin or rabbit bone.
Made them soon enough. That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace. Watchtower's burning. The Sentinels had time to warn the tribe. She wasn't one to give up ground.
Corruptor.
Well, she didn't sell her life cheaply. In the end, I guess that's all any of us can hope for.
Now we're gonna take this guy out.
around here. Anything to protect the embrace. But the gas couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
I love how they just changed trajectory like in that instant. There's gonna be a bunch of
There's a curtain. Race to the ground.
going around.
They took captives.
Damage 60. Let's have a look. Sharp shot. 6% damage. That's the best I got. Worth it. There's 3 guys over there. Make this go boom. Just in case they come this way. Yep, that's the leader. Oh, that was a bit.
Ugh. On your feet, Braves. The tribe needs you.
From your lips to the goddess's ears.
Can you fight?
Gladly.
Any more survivors?
All who could fled to Mother's Watch. We stayed back to buy them time.
Alright, alright, alright. Where are we going? Alright. Potioned up. Alright, more corrupted machines. There's a sawtooth. And two scrappers. Guy. Alright, humans are gone. Scrapper and sawtooth.
They're scanning for me.
Scrapper might be coming back.
Safe. For a few minutes. Saving these for the trail.
Alright, let's get up there to the mountain and finish this thing up. Did I really shoot them with those arrows? Oh, that was silly. Silence my phone. Really silence my phone. Never tested if metal burn works on these, not metal burn, but corruptor arrows, if they work on the Eclipse guys. Could be an interesting experiment, I just don't know if it's actually worth time to get that done. We have a lot of stuff to do. You hear the unmistakable sound of the machine. See what we got. Grabber. Alright, so health potions. Roll on herbs. Sounds like there's something Ah, you monster. Thunderjaw.
More Eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
What the hell?
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
You don't interrupt.
For Aloy!
Just as
For
I
the
fire
our
an arrow.
And Sona. They're still alive.
How did I teleport them?
Bring down the demon!
We did it! Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die.
Alright. We did kick their asses. We did get our asses kicked a little bit too, but... there was some butt kicking.
Aloy. The battle was lost until you came.
Alright. Where are you, World?
Aloy, your deeds reenact you saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're
Yes,
all
I
right,
did.
Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure. But I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Alright. Do them out.
Is that the Seeker? Truly? Oh, thank the gods.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Where are you, Tab?
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
Aloy, you've come back. So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Damn it.
If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you.
Double tap. We need to do that.
Finally.
Now there we go.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Cradle 9, Route 1.
Cradle number 9.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Alright, so here's the final. There we go.
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
this is the just cradle number 9. If the number doesn't really care or matter, but this is where Aloy was born. Some sort of cryogenics being used here to preserve clones, embryos.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, 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 in time.
Okay. That's nice. Nursery.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Alright. Kindergarten. System failures, nutrient store depleted.
So this is where they left.
Children, let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father. Painted on.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Right. Run and jump and blow off steam.
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go. I don't know. Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
Ah, now we know where the word brave came from.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Alright.
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device
Hello,
and
child.
place it on the side of your
My
head,
name is
just
Sabina.
behind your eye.
Today is
I
a
had to
big day.
dredge the pits
Your
of the world
first day of
looking for
school.
focuses to repair.
There's so
And
much
here
for you
sat a
to learn.
trove.
So much promise
you
and
know.
possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Look at all those terminals. This is where the children were supposed to learn everything through the Apollo program. That doesn't seem to have worked.
Room 1 control accessed. Priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility Obtain one of the focus devices stored below and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh! The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Eleuthia 9. Group 1 access unsafe.
This is going to be interesting.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy,
No,
anointed of the Nora.
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Have faith in the goddess. The anointed will wash all signs of corruption away.
She has been anointed by the goddess.
The mountain that fell.
Was anointed by the goddess herself.
Have you seen the anointed in action? I pity any machine that stands against it.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So, Rost never finished his mission?
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so, on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. Tirsa, he never told me.
Oh.
What crime did he...
I will tell you.
The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
She is All-Mother's blessing made
The
flesh.
anointed.
She will destroy
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive!
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
Just as All-Mother struck down the middle, her anointed will cleanse the land of... The killers will be forgotten by the goddess. None of their deeds will live on.
Escape All-Mother's justice.
Goddess protect her so she can cleanse the corruption that still infects the land.
So it's a long way up to, that is not...
It's heavy. World's going white.
Alright, so I am not going to walk all the way up there. I'm going to fast travel a little bit. So it is a long ways up there. I'm not gonna walk. I'm gonna fast travel. But first, let's go to Rost again. Now that we know Rost's story. I told him this that in the first him, why he was an outcast, but getting the story, full story firsthand was kind of new. So let's see if we can have a little chat with Ross. Get a recap of what's happened so far in the story. Quick recap.
Hi, Rost. A lot has happened. So, I went inside the mountain. Do you remember the night before the proving? The final lesson you taught me? You said I needed to serve a purpose bigger than myself. Well, it couldn't get much bigger. It's the same purpose that drove Elizabeth and Gaia when they were willing to die for. So yeah, I'll do it. Give myself to that. For Elizabeth, and Gaia, and for you. Well, I've got a master override to recover, so I guess I'll be on my way. Until next time, Rost.
Alright, I guess there wasn't much to talk about this time. Sell off some stuff, see if we can buy some more. I noticed there was a vessel. See if we can find that on our way. Alright, so we got sparkers. Sell these guys.
gonna need this.
Arches. Can't tell what that is supposed to be.
Can stop tensing up.
Alright, we also got metal flower. That's not too complicated getting out. There's a bunch of them. Do that as an episode, just pick up the rest of these guys. But not today. Today we're gonna move our way up this way. Alright, what's this? Mother's Crown. Don't know that fast travel. I'm gonna go up here. It will cut our travel in half. I am gonna have to do a little bit of walking because I have to pick up some herbs and crap on the way. Just so I can survive a fight if it gets to that.
Got news from the claim. Clams are bickering again. Guess that's not really news.
How's your road treating you, Aloy?
Full of surprises, Jira. How about you?
When the Karja fort opened, I got word that my husband had come looking for me. But only the word made it to the fort. He didn't.
You have a husband?
Kendrick. Beat him in an arm wrestling match. I left him behind when I left the claim. Some metal sellers passed him at the bridge near the glare break. Seeing as you drift on the wind, little spark.
If I'm out that way, I'll look for him, but do you want him to find you, Jira?
Ever have those mornings when you wake up without all the answers? Still, I'll be heading up to the fort to resupply. Luck on your travels.
Alright, I'll wrap up some of this. Some more.
Goddess put so she can cleanse the corruption that still infects the land.
Wrap up some of these quests later episode. Right now, we just wanna work on wrapping up the main story for a little bit. This guy over here has his name on, so we can just go up. Hi. Say hello. Shadow Sling. Alright, nothing really good there. Oops. I gotta leave that guy alone. He ate my guts. Because he's a racist pig. That's why. So it's gonna be uphill into the desert. I'm shocked that I haven't been here. This is Glinthawk and Stormbird country. I have never been able to sneak up on a Stormbird. I know I do have the override option for that now, but that's not going to be particularly useful if I can't actually sneak up on it. I can try. It would be awesome to override one of those guys.
Keep that for later. Get out of this. I think I'm in the clear. their way for now. Stay down!
That did not go as well as we had planned. We didn't plan for that at all. What's that guy? Sawtooth. Let's go over here.
Okay, they're heading back.
Windmills. Functional. Thunderjaw, yeah. Taking down a couple of those. Do you want to take down another one? If you feel lucky.
Need to keep the upper hand.
Four dead grazers. close, but we haven't had to get that close. Run away. Spiders.
Just go about your business.
Sorry, we're too close. We have to go. This is one of the Karja fortresses / gates. All run away from Nora territory and into Kaja territory, which I guess is this mountain range right here. Still have a little ways to go. I think we're gonna go up to this village. Save there. There's some more quests you can pick up there. Some small side quests. There's some stealth mission in there you can deal with. Let's see if we can get up there without troubling that guy. And those wind talks are barely any better. There is not a lot of cover out here. Stormbird certainly is troublesome. Out of range. Gonna have to try and cut through here, I think, to be on the outskirts of both of their territories. Go.
Twice the size of Karja. Easy to take down.
blaze canister on the back. Shadow roll
They must be awesome.
And
They put their stamp on this place.
there's a mission up here. We'll grab that tomorrow. Main story tomorrow. Grab that.
Is it just me, or do Carja people walk slow? They have places to be.
A lot of stuff to remember. There's a lot of quests. There's a lot of side quests. There's a lot of errands. There's plenty to do. And
Keep the wheel turning all day. By the forge, I believe I've earned a drink.
but for today, that is going to be it. I'm gonna do a save and